Hello, this is the Cobra GTRM34, which is a powerful 1300 watt rotary mower with a rear roller that makes a really good job of cutting your lawn. So this is how it arrives in a box like this. So what we're going to do is just take everything out of the box, unpack it, and then I can show you how to assemble it and get it ready for mowing your lawn. So here we've got everything now taken out of the box. We've taken all the protective wrapping off it. So we've got the mower itself and we've got the handlebars which need a little bit of assembly, which I'll show you. We've got the 10-meter power lead. Here we've got the mower itself. It's got a poly deck, so it's nice and strong and robust. Got a carry handle as well, which is really handy. There we've got all the nuts and the bolts and the fixings that we need to put it together. The grass collection box, and here we've got the all-important manual which tells you everything you need to know about assembling the mower, using it and getting the best from it. So remember to keep that somewhere safe. So we're going to start with the handles. So we need this piece first, and this one fits onto these lower handles here. There's no right and wrong way, but what you do need to remember is to put this little piece of plastic on it first. There's a hole on there and it just slides up. We need that just to hold the cable in place later on, and this then is going to fit over there like that. So what we need to do that is to use two of these catchers here, and it just helps if you just unscrew them first. So we'll just get a couple ready just to make life a little bit easier. So just unscrew them and take the washer off, and then we can offer the handlebar into position. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to put this bolt from the inside out through to line up the holes. I can just line that through like that, and then we can pop on the washer like that, and then we can screw this into position. So it's already got a hole there, so it's just a case of just lining it up, twisting that round until the threads catch, and then we can screw that round. Okay, and we're doing it so that it needs to be tight enough just to lock into position like that. And then we're going to repeat that process on this side. So we're going to push the bolt through there, just wiggle it to find the hole, and then that's got to line up with the hole in the handlebar. We can then put the washer onto it, and then again the red clip, screw that into position. We're just going to tighten that again so that we get enough tension just to hold that in position. So that's the handlebar firmly in place, and next we can fit the top part of the handlebar onto there. It's the same process. We can make sure that we don't trap any cables while we're doing it, so we can offer that into position, and it's the same. We just take the bolt and we just push the bolt through from the inside, and then we put on our washer. Really important that we put the washer on, and then we can just feed that onto it and just tighten it on. So just swizzle it round, and away we go. And we just tighten it up enough until we get the tension there, just a little bit more, and then just click that into position. We can adjust these if we need to a little bit afterwards, and then finally the fourth bolt through there, and then we can just put that final clip on. The benefit of these handles, of course, is when you want to store the mower, you can release them and the handlebars will fold down just so it takes less room. So finally, all we need to do with this, we've got the cable here which comes from the motor up to the starter. We've got two clips here, and we can just hold that in place so that it doesn't flap around. So they just simply clip around, one there, and we can put one on just there. So put the cable inside it, clip it over the handlebar, and away we go. So that is all we need to do there. This piece here that we put on at the beginning is just to take the weight of the cable. All we do with this is we take a loop and we feed it through the back, hook it over that little lug like that, and that holds that in place. So it's taking some of the strain away from there. So that is basically the assembly of the handlebar. So that is now ready to mow. Finally, what we need to do is just to get the grass collection box, and it's partly assembled there. It's a nice big box on it. It's got a little flap there that tells you when it needs to be emptied. When it stops flapping, it means the grass box is full. And all we do with this is we've just got to clip the net part of the bag onto the steel frame, and it's very easy. We just clip that one onto there, like that. So once you get one end on, it then feeds into place, like that. And then finally, this one here, and that one just clips over there. So that's now firmly in place, and then to fit that onto the mower, we just simply lift the red flap at the back, and it sits over those two grey lugs there, and the red flap holds that firmly in place. Just a few tips before you start to use the mower. Firstly, before you do anything underneath it, always make sure it's unplugged from the main so it's totally safe. If you do need to clean it down to get rid of grass clippings, don't use a hose pipe. This is electric, of course, so just use a stiff brush underneath just to brush any grass off, and also off the roller there, and that's the roller that gives you a lovely stripe on your lawn. And then when you're ready for use, you can plug it into the mains, and I'll show you how you start it. The height of cut adjustment is here on the side. It's this one lever, and it adjusts all the wheels at the same time, and we've got 7 different cutting heights, so you can get the one that suits your lawn. When it arrives, it will always be on the lowest setting just for getting it into the box. So we don't want to start it on the lowest setting because that's going to churn your lawn up. So a little tip is to set it to the highest setting before you start the motor, and then you can lower it down to the correct cutting height that you want on your lawn. Starting is very simple. There is a safety aspect built into it. So we've got a red button on the side here, and we've also got the lever. And to start it, we have to push in the red button and then pull back the lever, and then we can release the red button as long as this lever is held in. So simply push the button in, pull the lever back, and it will start. And then as soon as we release it, the motor stops. And you'll also notice that when the motor is running, there's a big backdraft of air to blow the grass back into the box. And you'll notice this little flap on the grass collection will be flapping. That tells us we've got the airflow. When that stops, it means the grass box is full and it's time to empty it. So it's a really good indicator. So there you have it, the Cobra GTRM34, which is a powerful rotary mower with a rear roller on it, so it gives you a superb finish on your lawn. And of course, remember to keep your instruction manual somewhere safe so you can refer to it whenever you need it. So happy mowing!
Remember to register your Cobra online at www.cobragarden.co.uk. Always have your Cobra serviced regularly. Check the website for your nearest dealer.